Hello everyone, my name is Emma, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I spoke on the channel, and I have a few things I want to talk about. As the title says on this video, I got a camera. It is a Canon Legria HF-R57. It is a filming camera that I will be using from now on instead of my phone. I've had this channel since 2017, and all the videos I've been posting has been with phones. The one I'm using right now is an iPhone 7, and as you can tell, I have a microphone. I've upgraded my equipment a little bit. So I thought it was about time to actually get a camera, because this year I've started to actually put in effort into the videos I've been posting. I play a lot of instruments. I do choirs and harmonies, and I've done different angles and stuff. I just started to put in more effort. I've been mixing a lot. I've been using Logic on my MacBook, so I've actually started to put in effort into the videos I have created. So it was about time to actually get a camera, and now I finally have a camera to film with that has better quality. Phones these days still have really good cameras, so I don't follow too much. It still looks pretty great, but I want something that is a little bit better, a little bit smoother, and a little bit nicer to look at. So I'll be using this camera from now on for the projects I'll be posting, and before we continue with this video, I kind of want to switch to the camera so that you can see how it looks and compare it to my phone. So let's just do that. And here we are. Now we are on the actual camera. And something to note is that it's a little bit grainy, but I'm using it through OBS as a webcam. I'm not using it as a separate camera because I don't have an SD card or an SD card reader, and I also need an SD card adapter. However, I have ordered those and they should come next week. But this is a lot smoother and it's a lot nicer to look at. At least I think so. I like it a lot more, and it's a lot more detailed, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm just really happy to actually finally own a camera, and I'm so happy to start. I feel like my setup is actually getting better. I feel like the equipment is upgrading, and I feel like I can do a lot more now. I have a lot more settings and stuff that I can do on this camera, and there's just a lot more cooler stuff now than that I actually have a mic and a camera. So I'm really happy about that. As I'm editing this video, I realized I forgot to talk about how this camera actually works. It has a built-in memory, 8 GB, which is not that much, and that's why I need an SD card. But it's still good just to have extra memory. And this camera is actually from 2014, so it still looks pretty good for being that old. On the back side of the camera, it has a place for your battery, so it doesn't need to be plugged in to be useful. And that's really convenient, because I will be using this one in many different locations. Underneath the camera, it has a place so you can attach it to a camera stand. However, I don't have a camera stand, so I will need to get that one. But right now I have boxes, and that's good enough. It has a touch screen that you can flip 180 degrees, so you can actually see yourself while you're being recorded, which is really good because I like to see myself to make sure that I'm in frame and stuff. It has a AV out port, HDMI, and a USB. And it has a place for the SD card. Pretty neat. It has a on and off button, and a play button, which you can actually turn on the camera that way too. In front of the camera, it has a little switch. You flip that, and there's your lens. So it's a little lens cover. Pretty cool, pretty neat. On top, you have a slide, so you can zoom in and zoom out. And this one also has a built-in speaker. As I said, it can zoom in and zoom out. And I think it looks really satisfying. It goes so big and so dark.
And it goes so tiny. So cute.
You click the little house icon in the top left corner, and you have other settings, recording setup, shooting mode, main functions, and remote control plus streaming. On the other side of the screen, you have more settings. But the one I focus mostly on is focus, exposure, and white balance. And then it also has mic level. I don't know what that one does yet. I'll figure it out later. To access the videos and photos you have taken, you press the play button underneath on and off. And then you get into your library of the things that you recorded. As I said, this camera actually has a built-in speaker, so you can actually listen to your own recordings. Since I don't have a lot of space on this camera right now, I thought I would just record one video. Or at least, maybe, I guess, one more video. One was just testing the camera, but this one I kind of just want to just talk a bit. It's the first time I'm actually... On the other side of the camera there's a record button. You press that one and it will actually flicker a red light, and at the top of your screen it'll actually show that you're recording. When you're done recording, you just press that button again. Axis will stop flickering red, and then you can just press the play button underneath on and off to see the video you have just filmed or the photo you've just taken. It's a very simple camera. It's very simple. I think this is maybe how most cameras are, but it's very easy for me to understand, and I'm not really that good at tech, so I'm really happy that I can understand this. When you're done, you just turn it off, make sure that you don't disconnect the power source, close the camera, close the lens cap, and then you're done. That's kind of all I wanted to say. Let's get back to the video. As I said, there's a few things I want to talk about in this video, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about my mental health, so because it hasn't been that great. So if you don't want to listen to that, I'll let you know when I start talking about it. First of all, I want to talk about something I figured out this year. I realized that I am a perfectionist. That is not something that I wanted to call myself before. I took music class last year, and I took a music course in music production, and I studied music, both like just music theory and music history and stuff. And I played a lot of different instruments and stuff. My life has actually been just music related, which has been pretty fun. Going from studying to get upgrades and stuff to actually study music has been really nice. I spent 2 years just getting upgrades in a very rough situation and work environment. The school was very, very quick. Like, you have to be very, very quick, and there was a lot of homeworks and stuff. And then I could actually slow down a bit last year. So I realized, the teachers pointed it out, that I was a perfectionist because I was so harsh to myself, and I was just like, I'm not that harsh, but I am. And then I told them, it's like, I'm not a perfectionist. I put stuff up all the time. Stuff that I dislike and that I never put any effort into, and oh god, I am a perfectionist, aren't I? And then this summer, I decided to do a few covers, and I put in effort into them. I made sure that I recorded them and they looked the way I wanted to. I mixed them and made them sound the way I wanted to, and I edited videos so that it looked exactly the way I wanted to. And I'm actually happy with the things I posted this year. From Winter Wrap Up to the songs from the Land Before Time movies, of which I have a few more to make. But yeah, I'm really happy with how they look and how they sound. And I'm just really, really happy with the things I put out. So yeah, I'm a perfectionist. That's something I learned this year. And that's also part of the reason why I wanted to upgrade and getting a camera stuff, because I realized that I'm not happy with the video quality and I want it to be even better. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about my mental health. So if you don't want to listen to that, you can skip to this timestamp, because it's going to get into a little bit of heavy stuff. I'm not going to linger on it too much. I'll make a separate video about that, but I kind of want to talk about it a little bit in this video. I have depression. I got into a heavy depression this year. And it's been really rough. For about 2 months, I didn't touch any instruments. I didn't play anything. And I I couldn't even get out of bed for like a month. Like, I just slept. I didn't really eat. I didn't socialize. I couldn't. I didn't have the energy. I've always been depressed, but I've never had depression. And I understand that now. And it started last year. I started having some memory gaps, some back pain. And then during December, I was feeling alright. It was the holidays. I got to relax away from school and stuff. Chill. And then in January, I crashed. I was just burned out and tired. The reason why I got into this depression to begin with is because, if you didn't know, I'm trans. And I have a lot of dysphoria. And I realized this year that I was going to turn 23. And I haven't received any care for 5 years. I reached out to the regular healthcare in 2019. And then in 2020, they sent a note to the gender clinic. And then in 2021, I got a note that I had to wait for 20 months. After 21 months, I called the gender clinic and they said it was 30 months. So I had to wait another 9 months, and then I got into the gender clinic last year. And I had spoken to a counselor 4 times. But I realized this year that I was going to turn 23. I'm 23 now. And I realized that it was going to take many more years until I actually received the care I need. So yeah, for a while, I had plans to quit the game, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to be a little jokey about it because I don't want to be too heavy in this one. But I've had some really dark thoughts. And I had some plans. However, if we're going to be a little bit optimistic, about 2 weeks ago I spoke to the psychologist. You basically speak to the counselor, then the psychologist, and then the doctor. And something the psychologist said is, she said, you'll speak to me about 3 times, and then you will be sent to a doctor. It's something about the way she said it. It wasn't like, yeah, you'll speak to me, and if we feel like that is what you need, then you'll be sent to a doctor. No, it's like, you will speak to me, and then you will be. I don't know, it's given me a little bit of hope. It's given me a little bit more hope. So I've been feeling a lot better. Not better, not good. I haven't felt happy, but I haven't felt tired. And I've started to actually record videos. Something I did recently is that I uploaded a gaming video on my gaming channel, MLX Taco, which will be linked in the description. I played Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. After over a year of not recording any gaming videos, I just felt like, yeah, I have the energy and I kind of want to upload something. And I feel like I wanted to record this video because I started to feel like having the motivation. I changed around my room. And I spent pretty much all of this week just fixing around my room. Just moving stuff around. Cleaning, dusting every day. It's still a little bit dusty here and there, but overall, like I've started to like enjoy being in my room, and I've started to sleep better, eat better, and I've started to socialize and play instruments again. It has been a really rough year, and I don't really know how I'm feeling, to be honest, but I'm feeling better. I'm feeling somewhat better, and I feel like I want to start making videos again. And because I now have a mic and I have a camera, I want to start like making videos and put in more effort into them. So yeah, I've been cleaning around my room, putting up shelves, and just fixing stuff. And it's just I've also moved like around my desk and stuff, and I've changed my setup a little bit, and it looks better. And I just feel happy with the things I have and the things I can do now. Something else that happened this year, which added to the stress and the sadness I felt, was that I had plans to study this autumn to become a student assistant and then start working next year. However, the class I was going to take, not enough people applied that was qualified. So the class didn't happen, and because of that, I'm now looking for jobs. So that has been very stressful. Luckily, I have a good friend, Christopher. If you don't know Christopher, he's the one that helped me record Part of the Madness and Winter Wrap Up. I'll link his YouTube channel in the description because he's also started to post videos, which is really cool. And yeah, he's also helped me find a camera and told me what mic to get for the things I needed it for. I'm looking into buying another mic in the future, a Rode Pod mic. And whenever I get that one, I will make a video and showing that. And just, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be nice. But yeah, I didn't really have the mentality to like start working yet. I'm the person that I likes to practice stuff first before I do all the way, like before I go all the way. But overall, I'm doing better. I don't really know why, because again, nothing in my life has changed, and I'm still feeling like me. But it's something about just being productive. Again, I realized that a couple of weeks ago that I've actually uploaded a bunch of stuff. I've done a few covers. I have recorded a gaming video, and I mean, I'm recording this video right now. So even now, I'm just like, I'm doing stuff. I'm finally doing stuff. And again, I've cleaned around my room, and I'm actually keeping it tidy and nice, and things are just starting to actually feel good. I think things are about to turn for the better. The last thing I want to talk about in this little short video is just the future of the channel. I have privated some of the videos, and I might private more. Mostly because it doesn't really... There's a lot of videos I've just pressed record on the phone. And those videos, I kind of want to redo those covers, but like actual proper covers now. So I will be doing that. I also want to change the content on the channel a little bit so it has a little bit more variety. I will still be posting covers, and I will also start uploading original songs because I have written a few that I want to start posting because I don't know, I have some original ones that I enjoy. So I'll be doing that. I also want to start uploading Logic breakdown videos because that is something that I've always wanted to do. I kind of want to show my process and the things that I record and the tracks and what I do to mix and stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing in Logic, but I also love that idea of like just showing how I get better and better. Because I started last year and I kind of know my way around a little bit. Not fully, but a little bit. So I want to do Logic breakdown videos. I will do some Logic breakdown videos after this video. I will both do an actual in-depth video about what has been going on since 2020, my mental health and stuff, and trans-related stuff, healthcare stuff, because I have a lot to say. But I also want to do an actual Logic breakdown video. Like, I will do multiple Logic breakdown videos about the covers I've already put out this year. And then from now on, every time I upload a cover or original song, I will be uploading a Logic breakdown right after. So the moment a video comes out, another one will be put up shortly after, just showing the actual behind the scenes and stuff, and me just talking about it. Another thing I just want to do on the channel is just random videos. Whenever I get the actual pod mic, I will be doing a review of that one and try it out and compare it to the one I have right now. I don't really have a lot to really compare it to, but I will still compare it to this one because the Rode pod mic is a dynamic mic, and this one, the Rode M3, is a condenser mic. And this one still works for speaking, singing, recording instruments, and sound effects and stuff. But I kind of want to compare both of the mics. So I'll do a video about that. I also will in the future. Right now I'm using a gaming laptop, and I do need an actual computer, so I will build my own computer, and that'll be a video I will make whenever I'm gonna build my own computer. I'll do a video about that too, because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I will have my friend Christopher be there, so that he can tell me what everything does, so he can kind of educate me, because I don't know, I like learning, and I kind of want to show that on camera. I have so many ideas for videos, and it's so great to actually start putting in effort into the channel. I've had this channel since 2017. It's about time that I actually get an upgrade and I actually start putting in effort into these videos. I can't just be pressing record on the phone forever, you know. I need to actually start putting in effort and edit and stuff. But yeah, that is about it. I kind of just wanted to just talk a little bit about what I've been up to, my mental health, that I finally have a camera. Oh yeah, I have one more thing to show. I have LED lights now, which is a lot more prettier. So I have a pretty background now, and I put up some other stuff on the shelves and stuff. So it's a really nice background now, both when the ceiling light is on, but also just it just looks pretty. I've spent a lot of time this week just trying to organize stuff to make it look good, and I have a lot more space to move around. Overall, I'm doing fine now. I'm doing good, which is it's weird to say because I haven't really felt happy ever, and for some reason I'm just starting to feel good, which kind of is worrisome because that isn't something that has ever happened. So, but I'm not gonna question it. I'm just, as long as I'm here and as long as I have the energy, I'm going to just continue to create and make content. So, but yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to do. I kind of just wanted to talk a bit, just a little bit about my mental health and what's been going on. I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to actually start putting an effort for all of you to see. I'm really tired. I can't really speak. I'm stuttering a lot. It's 3:44. 23:44. See, I can't speak. I'm going to bed now. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That's about it. Bye bye.